Hello everybody and welcome to this special edition of Trump Talk. Tonight we are talking about the rally violence. Rally violence going on in the rallies across the country. So let's get started. I started doing a lot of research. What you guys are going to find if you research this topic, it's really annoying because what most of the media is putting up is the few incidents of violence where Trump people attacked back in most situations other Trump protesters who were already committing violence, and they seem to want to hide the endless amount of violence committed by protesters at Trump rallies. So you're going to want to get in there and do some research, go through the list of rallies and look up news articles in that area. You're going to find a lot more information. Now, all of this started back in March at the Chicago rally, and I was there personally. I got an awesome space right up in the front. We were waiting, and everything seemed reasonably calm. We didn't realize what kind of violence was happening outside while we were waiting to hear Donald Trump speak. But during that time, there had already been several violent clashes with protesters and police that involved using pepper spray in order to contain the crowd who were attacking the police officers on horses, pushing against them, throwing things. There had already been a great deal of problems outside, but we were in the rally very calm. A few protesters, as anyone who's been at a Trump rally knows, you have a few protesters who come up in the process. Now, at the moment when they announced that Donald Trump was not going to speak, it's the only rally that has been shut down because of the violence. At this rally, at that moment, everything went violent and crazy. And by the time we got onto the streets, there was the bottle throwing, rock throwing, people's cars were being vandalized. The police had to contain all of the protesters and try to keep people who were leaving the rally, who were now forced to leave the rally, out of the way of violent protesters. Our rally was relatively calm. I stood my ground. I spent 2 hours arguing with protesters, holding my Trump flag, and representing. But it has gotten worse and worse, and there is just a list. These are just some of them. Albuquerque, New Mexico, in Arizona, in Tucson, in Albany, New York, in Bridgeport, Connecticut, in Anaheim, in Costa Mesa, in San Diego. We all saw in San Jose. We saw in Fresno. We saw last night in Richmond, Virginia. This is violence that's being perpetrated by protesters against peaceful assembly, people who are peacefully assembling to watch a Trump rally. And here's what's unfortunate and really interesting. Because the TSA, for some reason, is the security system for all of the various political rallies. They are searching every individual. So if you go to a Trump rally to see Trump speak about taxes, all sorts of things. In fact, many people who think that he incites should actually go because they make special announcements to encourage people to not engage with the protesters who are aggressive and violent and to have security handle the situation. They're actually very careful about that because I've been there. So what unfortunately is happening is paid protesters are being sent by organizations that support Hillary Clinton to these rallies. Now, Suzanne, how do you know the paid protesters are being sent to the rallies? Because I answered an ad. Because I answered an ad for the rally at Janesville, Wisconsin. And in fact, there was an advertisement offering to pay people $15 an hour to go and protest at the Trump rallies. There are ads on Craigslist in any city you will find. If you go on Craigslist the week before the rally or the day of the rally or the week before and start to look for protester work, just go through the job search, just search through the job list, you will find they're offering to pay protesters all across the country. This is an organized movement by large individuals with a huge amount of money who have decided that they want Hillary Clinton in the White House because we know she can be bought. So people like George Soros and the other multi-billionaires, not billionaires like Trump who earn their money through building buildings, through making hotels, through making casinos. These are people who make their money off of investing in countries' currencies and then bankrupting the currency. That's why George Soros is actually banned in Russia and is under, he's actually has a warrant for arrest from the Russian government for manipulating their currency. This is the kind of billionaire you need to be worried about. This is the kind of billionaire that is supporting Hillary Clinton. This is the kind of billionaire that is inciting the violent protesters, paying and inciting the violent protesters to show up at peaceful Trump rallies. And I know because I was there. Now, there's a lot of things you can do to fight back. I have started something called the Donald Trump Egg Endorsement Challenge in honor of Rachel Casey, who was at the San Jose rally. You all know her. Egg woman. We love her. Her name is actually Rachel Casey. She's an amazing woman. She's a bodybuilder. She's fantastic, and she's a proud Trump supporter. And she endured a whole mob of people basically violently assaulting her with anything they could throw at her. And she's still a proud supporter. So go online, search Donald Trump Egg Challenge. I'll put that on the website, the Donald Trump Egg Endorsement Challenge. This is the way we can take our power back. We're not going to let them throw eggs at us and just be jerks. We're gonna support Trump whether we have egg or whatever. It doesn't matter what it takes, okay? It doesn't matter what it takes, you violent protesters. We're going to exercise our right to vote. We're going to choose the candidate we feel is best. We're going to do that as peacefully as possible. But I'm telling you right now, if you keep coming at us, what do you expect? You unfortunately have the situation where Trump supporters show up and they are disarmed by the TSA because they go into the rally and then they come out and they meet protesters who have bottles and rocks and eggs and all of this stuff. But pretty soon, you're going to have Trump supporters who don't go to the rally and they just stay outside. And Bikers for Trump will, in fact, continue to support the movement across the country. I want to talk a minute about Bikers for Trump. They are doing a great job wherever they can. If you can support them, do follow them on Twitter, Bikers for Trump. Get involved if you are a biker or if you're in any way. We want to continue to expand the kind of support and security necessary to keep these rallies safe. So, everybody, I know this has been a rough topic. There's a lot of violence. Go and do the research for yourself. Read firsthand accounts. There is so much that is happening and the police are not doing their job. Go and sign the petition on Trump Talk Facebook page for asking the mayor of San Jose to resign. But frankly, we needed to ask Rahm to resign for what happened here. And all across the country, we have to hold our elected officials accountable to protect the right to free speech. They cannot allow citizens to be attacked in the street for free speech. And that's not just for me. That's from Little Trumpy too. You guys, keep trumping. Stay serious. Keep an eye on the news. And keep reporting the truth because they're not telling it on the truth on everywhere else. So that's our job. Thank you very much, you guys. This has been a great special edition. If you would like to tune in right after this, I'm going to show the video from the Donald Trump Egg Endorsement Challenge. So tune in after this. Next Trump Talk episode, a few minutes from now, we're going to pull that up on the tube and show that to you. So, from me and Little Trumpy, keep trumping. Stay safe out there while trumping. Bye-bye.